Good morning, everyone. Came on just a moment early. Wanted to check. I know that people aren't here yet. They're expecting me in another 2 minutes. Can everybody hear me okay? Let me know, please, if you can hear me. I'm checking the sound before we get started. Is there a vacuum cleaner noise, or can you hear me okay? Good morning. Aw, okay, Clara, no problem. Good morning, good morning. Lynn, how's everybody? Yes, can hear you. No vacuum cleaners, right? We're good with the vacuum cleaners. Gregorio, I'm going to tell you all about Cloud Hub. Good. Good. I'm glad everybody can hear me. It's loud enough. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Hear you great. Good, Clara. Wonderful. So I'll wait another minute or so just because we have, I started early. Like I said, I wanted to get everything done. We had storms again in the same area. The streets are cut off. My gosh. Good afternoon, Mike. Yes, you're okay. It is vacuum noise, but it's okay. Okay, so is anybody getting vacuum noise other than Yuri? Everybody says that the sound is good, but Yuri said vacuum noise. So what's the vote? Hey, Sherry, good video and audio. I can see comments too. Perfect. Nobody can hear vacuum noise. So except Yuri for whatever reason. Sound good here? Good. Hey, Brian, good to see you. We have YouTube up and running, Facebook's up and running, Periscope's up and running. Everybody's all running at the same time. Grace and peace. Thank you. I don't hear vacuum noise. Perfect. I'm getting a vacuum noise. Come on, people. Don't give me that vacuum noise. Hope having a great day. Thanks, Jennifer. You too. Get a slight one. Not bad. And the app keeps shutting down. Well, Renee, that's because sounds there here vacuum noise. It's a good audio. Okay, I don't understand why some are getting a vacuum noise and some are getting a good audio. You are just confusing me. Hold on, let's see. Now, not getting a vacuum noise on there at all. So, all right, we're going to go with it. I think it's good. Hi, John Holler. Is John on? All right, so as you can see, Gracie's, let's just start right there. Gracie's in the background. This is her 1 year anniversary. So today I've had Gracie for 1 whole year. So, all right, now I'm going to, maybe somebody's weed eating outside. No, nobody is. I'm not getting any vacuum noise. And I just checked it on my phone. There's absolutely no noise. So, Gracie for 1 whole year. Yeah, not really in. Okay. So, after all that, happy 1 year, Gracie. I know. All right, let me go ahead. I want to read to you a little bit of Psalm 138, and then we're going to get started after all the talk about the noise. I think it's just a little bit of the microphone noise that always happens. Yeah, well, it's not happy birthday, Clara. She had that back on the 26th. This is the 1 year anniversary of me going today and picking Gracie up from the shelter, the kill shelter, that was going to put her down on the 31st. So she's 3 years old. She survived that. She's made huge improvements. She loves to be sleeping in here while I'm doing the broadcast. So you'll get to see Gracie as I'm talking. So, all right, Psalm 138. I will praise you with my whole heart. Before the gods, I will sing praises to you. I will worship toward your holy temple and praise your name for your loving kindness and your truth. For you have magnified your word above all your name. In the day when I cried out, you answered me and made me bold with strength in my soul. Amen. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you. All right, everybody did. Yeah, I know, Lynn. That was quite a day. I can tell you that was amazing. Gracie says she has 2 birthdays now. I know. I know. If you did, everybody share with everybody else. If you haven't retweeted or shared, please do. Now I'm gonna tell you. Yesterday I had a private presentation with the founder of Clout Hub because I wanted to know all the ins and outs. I wanted to know what it was all about. Hey, Lee, it's Gracie's anniversary today, 1 year today. This is Clout Hub, and this is if you go to your phone, go to your app store, and just download Clout Hub. This is a social media platform. So I wanted to, I talked to the founder yesterday. He took me through a bunch of slides and he did a personal presentation, answered a lot of questions that I had about Clout Hub and where they're going to go. So I want to share all of that with you today because I think it's important for you to know what they're going to be doing. And, are they going to be like everybody else? Are they going to be different? What's the scoop? Okay, so here's what I'm here to tell you. What I walked away with is that Clout Hub is going to be your one stop for everything. For example, hey, Mrs. Indra Vaughn. For example, they're going to take the best parts of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the best parts, right? The way it maybe used to be. Do we need another social media platform? Yes, Gregorio. Twitter and Facebook are banning conservative voices. They are censoring you on everything. Tweets that we sometimes put out don't get linked to for other people to see them. I know with Facebook, when I go on Facebook, I see the same one or two people all the time. That's it. I used to see a ton of people on my timeline. No more. The reach that I have when I put things out on Facebook, very small. I put things out on Twitter. People would, comment all the time. I would have sometimes, and this is no joke, when it tells you what your reach has been, sometimes mine would have been like 10,000 overnight. Hey, Sylvia, I don't get 10,000 typically anymore. The most I get is like 3,000 or more, like the impressions that you get. And yeah, Antifa book. There you go. And it seems to me that everything that you do on Facebook, they try to stop your reach. And on Twitter, they try to stop your reach rather than getting your reach out there. So I wanted to know, what's it going to be like on Clout Hub? Are we going to run into the same thing or is it going to be different? Now, I've been on Clout Hub for a couple of months and I really like it. I like it more after what I saw yesterday. Now, let me start and just tell you. As I said at the beginning, and what Jeff is his name, what the founder Jeff said is that they're bringing everything together. The best of Twitter, the best of Facebook, the best of Instagram, what they used to be, and they can offer that in one place. Hey, Barbara. And they're not going to do a tracking device on you, to where you go and what you do. And they're not going to try to, no tracking, no selling of your data. And they're not going to do ads, like on Facebook, all you see are ads. On Twitter, you're starting to see ads. Yeah, the reason that Parlay or Parler, whatever you want to call it, that was shut down today, they got too many people coming in there because they heard a rumor that President Trump might go over there. So everybody just slammed over there at one time, and they can't handle that. That's one of the things with Parler. They weren't ready for this at all, and that's going to be an issue. I don't think the same thing would happen with Clout Hub, but, people heard a rumor, and there's a fake account over there already that people think is Donald Trump, and it's not. And if you look at it, the guy put down real Donald Trump with 2 P's. So anyway, Yuri, let me just tell you more about Clout Hub. Okay, what do they mean by the best? What they mean, Gregorio, is the best means they're not going to track you. They're not going to use your data and sell your data. They're not doing that stuff that Facebook does. They're not going to, I call it amping down your reach. If you go and you put it out there, it's going to go to everybody that you want it to go to on the Cloud Hub. Like if you post something, they're not going to go, oh well, that's Gregorio. Let's not have his reach be so good because he's a conservative, and we're gonna just we're gonna dial it back. They don't do that, and he told me they are not going to do that. And in fact, I liked what he said. We like to empower people. We want to empower people to do what it is they want to do. Gregorio, let me just go through all of this if you have any questions afterwards. Now, he said that, we'll be able, like on Twitter sometimes, you have a hard time being able to socialize with other people. You can tweet things out, but you really can't socialize. Hey, Karen, you can socialize sometimes on Facebook and sometimes on Instagram. So they're going to be able to do everything. Jeff was saying that Cloud Hub basically is designed for political debate and for community issues as well. So it's let me find his words here. Cloud Hub will be to politics and community what LinkedIn is to business. Okay, so it's designed for politics and community, like the thing that the way that Facebook started out in the very beginning. So that's what they're going to achieve now. For example, there are some people who say, I don't feel comfortable yet going to Cloud Hub because there are a lot of conservatives there. Yeah, we are there, right? And we're growing each and every day. What they're going to do down the road, and I think you guys are going to like this because I liked it yesterday when I heard it. They're going to have a blue room and a red room. So, for example, if you're conservative and you don't want to see posts from people who are liberals, hey, Ben's List, if you don't want to see posts from liberals, you don't want to have that interaction, you don't care, just like get me away from them, you go into the red room. And the red room basically just means you slide something, over on your phone or press on something and you see all conservatives. And it'll just be totally all conservative. The liberals can go in the liberal room and they can see, oh, thanks, Alistar. I love you too. You can see just, conservatives or just liberals, or you can see them both. Now, I've seen liberal posts and I've seen Gregorio. That might be something that people want to do. Who knows? That might be something they do in the future. I've seen posts from liberals. I've seen posts from conservatives. What I notice is the difference is that they're not being cutthroat. I haven't seen that. I haven't run into that. Like, I haven't run into people being nasty. No, you can't change people. You really can't. Yeah, I know. Alistar said I was perfect. I know. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Chizzy. Red room and a romper room. There you go. Hey, Michael. And so, like I said, I haven't had people being nasty, disgusting. You can have a conversation like you used to be able to have a conversation. If you don't agree, you can agree to disagree. And people aren't, just like going at you, insulting you like they do on Periscope, like, people did a minute ago. A digital safe place, if you will, Iris said. Yeah, if that's what you want, a safe room, you'll have that. And you'll do that for conservatives or liberals, whatever you want to do. And it doesn't mean you can't go in to the other room. You can, but you know what? I don't personally want to. I don't like on Twitter where, you post something and somebody from the left comes and starts giving you a hard time, harassing you, tagging you, whatever. It's ridiculous. I don't want to have an experience like that. Now, again, they want to, yes, a respectful room. That's right, Lynn. The way it used to be. Now, the one thing, that Jeff was telling me that they're not going to censor people, right? But it's going to be, and some of you may like this, some of you may not. They are not going to allow pornography. They're not going to allow you to, attack people, threaten people, and things of that nature. You will be asked to leave the platform if you're doing crazy stuff like that. Now, I will tell you, if I appreciate that, because I don't want to go somewhere like I have with Twitter, go to somebody's profile and seeing pornographic video. I don't want to see that. And so if there's pornography like that, I mean, the thing that I saw, I still can't get it out of my head what I saw on Twitter. I can't unsee it. It was disturbing. And I don't want to, hey, Marlene, I don't want to go in and see that. All right. So they will take stuff like that out, and they're not going to, they're not going to let you, video stream beating up somebody, or, we're talking about Clout Hub. You're not going to be allowed to, like some of these, like, Facebook got in trouble for going in, and Gab did too, going in for shooting people and live streaming that. You're not going to be able to do that. All right. Which you shouldn't be allowed to do that anyway. I'm just saying. So it's Clout Hub. Go to your phone app and download Clout Hub, CLOUTHUB. Now, here's the other thing that I really like. They're going to have what I call, and they call hubs, right? I'm having trouble staying on Twitter. I don't like Twitter. Yeah, well, I don't like the pornography I'm running into. And one of the things about Gab, I've been on Gab ever since it started. I don't like going or seeing the dark side of Gab. I guess I don't know if they allow pornography or whatever, but I've seen it over there, and I don't want to stumble across something like that. If I want to go to pornography, which I don't, I'll pay for a pornography channel. Okay. And I think that's what people should do. If that's what you want to do, don't bring it to where I'm going to be. Is Clout Hub a live stream app? It's Ben. The best thing you can do, Ben's List, is go to your app store, download it, check it out, and it'll answer a lot of these questions that you can have. Yeah. Gab can be very dark, very dark. I don't like that. And I don't know why they opened that up to do that. Hey, Lori. Now, one hub this is what's going to be kind of like the Facebook end of it. All right. They're going to have what's like called a private hub. This is for you to be able to go in there and only invite your friends in there. So, for example, you can go in there and you can post pictures of your kids so that your family can come in and see it. You can have your friends, when it says on Clout Hub, it says friends and follow. Those people that you're putting on there as your friends, those will be the people that can go into your private hub and see all of your private stuff that you have in there. Like I said, family information, pictures that you have of your kids that you want other people to see. That will be private. So, Facebook kind of, they screwed it all up. Let's just say they screwed it all up. Now, you're also going to have like a newsroom, and you can have it tailored to who you want to see in the newsroom. You can have One American News come up. You can have Fox come up, or, whatever. Gab is a cesspool of 4chan Nazi garbage. I know, Evers, it really got nasty. I don't know. So I don't really like that. They're also going to have a My Library with a small Dropbox where you can put videos in there if you want. And it's going to be like I said, a small Dropbox. You can have My Groups and My Family. So that's going to all be your friends and family oriented type hub. And I think that's really good. I think that's what's missing in Twitter. I mean, you can't put something out on Twitter that you just want like certain people to see unless you put it in a DM or whatever. And then everybody can't really open it up and look at it. And, it's just, I don't like that. Mom is doing better. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Thanks for letting us know. Now, they're also going to have another hub, like a resource hub. That's going to be like the government center, right? You can pull up those people who represent you in the government, and you can see everything about them. Now, I've said one thing would be good is to have like their voting record. So maybe they can add that in as a voting record. Now, that can be your local politicians that you have. That can be, national politicians, however you want to set it. They also want to make it where you can go into this government center and you can watch your local meetings that are being televised. You can't do that. They don't have that like on Facebook. Occasionally you'll see people that put something up there like that. But I mean, this is going to be far more extensive. and you can set it the way you want. They're going to have an election center, a community center, a polling center where you can create and poll people. So you can ask them, what do you think about this? And, you get to see the polling information. They're going to have a petition center. They're going to have a think tank resource of people that coming together. You'd be able to connect with like-minded people and talk about issues. So, I mean, you can't do that on Twitter. You can't do that on Facebook. You're going to be able to do that on CloutHub, according to what Jeff said. Now, they're also going to have another hub, and I think this is great for people who are in business and they like to sell things, right? They're going to have a business hub. This is going to be like subscription based. The lowest end of it is like $4.99 a month, and I think that's pretty reasonable. They're going to have, a network there. You're going to be able to promote things. You're going to be able to give offers there. You can create groups there. You can maybe allow to join. You're going to be able to join the groups for free. But if you want to create groups and your business group, right, that's where it's going to cost you. And they have different subscriptions. The rates aren't, set right now, but it starts as low as like $4.99 a month. They're also going to have things. Oh, and also businesses are going to be able to give you and offer you discounts right there on, in that one section under CloutHub. So you'll be able to go there and download discounts for restaurants, for movies, for clothing, whoever wants to participate in that and offer you discounts. You won't have to go looking for, I got to go over here and see what, Oshkosh has this weekend or whatever, what discount they can give me. You'll have it in one central location. I like the idea of subscription-based social media for many reasons, Eva said. Well, yeah, I guess for a lot of things, it is good to have that. One of the things, for example, if you want to teach a course, let's say, out of your business hub, you'll be able to teach a course from there. They'll collect, you can collect money through there. You'll be all set up and be able to conduct your business all right there in your business hub. When will we be able to share from an article or photos directly from the article? Renee, you can share now into Twitter and Facebook, and you can always cut and paste too. I sure like that. That sounds so cool. Direct sellers will love it. I know, Rox. I know, Barbara. That's the one thing. I mean, I really like that. I mean, think about that. You can go there and you can sign up for a class, pay for it there, and take the class there. Or you can go there and buy something, pay for it there, and be done with it. Hey, Rosanna. Now, there's also going to be other tools. They're going to have like a funding center, events calendar, fact checking, event streaming, meeting rooms, messenger. I mean, I'm telling you, they have like everything that's coming. They're also going to have other features. Hey, Danielle, you're talking about sharing to CloutHub. Renee, I share. You can hit the share button and share to CloutHub already. If you post an article or somebody's posted an article, you just hit share and you can share it to CloutHub. You can do that now. Tim, I'm telling you, they're doing a lot. Okay, other features. They have. They can give like CloutHub alerts. Like if let's say there's a missing child, they'll send out an alert for everybody. Have a crisis center, a newsroom, local, national, and world news. Group forums. They'll give you a template so that you won't have to, figure out how do I do this? I want to make something up that I, can use. I don't design websites, so how can I do it? They give you a template to do it. And you can also have trending topics on there. Yeah, Renee, you can do that already. You click on the share. Let's see, what would that be without looking at it? Let me go over here and look really quickly. You just, for example, you go to public and it says, on somebody's name on the left-hand side, it says shares. You click on that and it pops up and it says share on CloutHub, share via message, other share options. It's all there. It's already there. Yeah, I'm telling you. And then So that, again, you can have trending topics will be on there. You can have, actually, they're going to have places that you can have public forums, debates, discussions. Did you ask if we get t-shirts? We are simple. No, well, Barbara, I'm sure if in the very beginning, like this t-shirt that I have now, you had to sign up like 5 people or whatever and get a t-shirt if you refer them there. I'm sure if you have a good, if there's something, an idea that you want to, put out there, I'll take it back to Jeff, or you can take it to Jeff and say, hey, I would, with X, Y, and Z, we'd like to get a t-shirt. What can we do here? I'm sure he'll be glad to talk to you about it. Or like I said, I'll talk to him about it, whichever you prefer. Also, there's going to be like a video gallery. So in other words, you don't have to go to YouTube anymore. They'll be able to, you can stream out, you can put your videos in there. And you know how like YouTube, when they don't like you doing something, sometimes they can dissolve everything, just erase everything you did. Your videos can go there and you don't have to deal with YouTube anymore. We need to take power away from Facebook. Yeah, they work together. Can we share your article from email? All you have to do with that, Barbara, is just go on your phone to SusanKnowles.com, click on my article, and then just cut and paste that article and put it right on CloutHub. I know, Lynn, isn't it great? Gracie looking for her t-shirt. There you go, Lee. I do not enjoy YouTube. I know, Barbara. So now you can put all your videos on CloutHub, and you will be able pretty soon, hopefully what they're going to do is you will be able to live stream like I'm doing right now. Instead of being on Periscope, can live stream from CloutHub. Again, it's, when they call it a hub, right? There's a reason they call it a hub, because everything is going to be there. Everything sounds great. I know, Robin. I'm really impressed. Again, some of the things that that they offer, there's going to be a cost for doing that. Do you have the article on Twitter? Yes, I do, Rox. Can you post the links? Post the links for what, Yuri? What links are you talking about? Now, they're moving along on a timeline when they're going to have things done. They're looking to see, that's what I'm talking about. We have to cut and paste to share. No, you don't. No, you don't, Renee. You don't. Do they have the money to get the? Yes, Barbara. They have a pretty good backing. Renee, when you go to the person's article, go there now, Renee, and I'll walk you through it. All you do is under like a person's name and article on CloutHub, there's a share. It says shares, likes, and comments. So you're looking at somebody's article, right? Hopefully my article. And you click on share. It says share on CloutHub. You can add your comment if you want, and you just click on the share button, and it's done. And you're right there. You just shared the article on CloutHub. You already have that capability to do that right now. Yuri, my website is SusanKnowles.com. Renee, what do you mean, no, not in CloutHub? You can share the article right in CloutHub. I don't know what you're talking about. I just told you how to do it. You can, right there, touch the share button on CloutHub, and then you can share that article. I don't get what you're saying. You click on the share button, and it says share to CloutHub, share to, gosh, what does it say? Share to CloutHub, share via message, and other share options. It can go to your text message, your mail, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you want it to go. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about sharing to CloutHub from an outside source. Well, right now, I mean, how can you share to Twitter, Renee? Right? You have to go to that source and cut and paste, or just, click on it. And I guess, that comes up right now. They don't have a pop-up, I guess, on your phone, that says other than Twitter and Facebook. They don't have that yet, but neither does Parlay. Neither does be we, neither does anybody else. Maybe they'll get that in the future. Just created a CloutHub account. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Brian. Glad you did. Brian, I'm at Susan Knowles 333. Send me a follow, send me a request, whatever. Keep the faith, guys. Leo, we always keep the faith. Why wouldn't we keep the faith? So anyway, back to what I was saying is that the timeline is that they hope to have the private forum that I was telling you about. That's more like, your family. Hey, Teresa. That's going to be up hopefully by June 15th. And then around sometime in the middle of July, they want to do the live streaming. So that would be like what I'm doing here. Back in August, they're hoping to get the newsroom up. September, the private library. And October getting the groups phase 1 up. November, the payment module. November 30th, the election center. So they're hoping to have like everything done by the end of the year, as much as they can get done. Now, I talked to him about having this go to your desktop. And yes, I see where Robin shared your article. Yeah. So they're hoping to get, because I thought it was really important that this app can go beyond the phone, and let's get this on the PC, right? Let's get this on your desktop. And they are going to really work on that and get that done pretty quickly here. Is it just in the U.S.? Lee said. I don't think so, Lee. I mean, I think that anybody can use it, but I don't know for sure. I think you. Excuse me. I don't know if Aussie Nick were in here. We could ask Aussie Nick if he signed up. Thank you for sharing my article, Robin. Yeah, you can share from CloutHub over to Twitter. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm in Apples too. So anyway, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to sign up, but if you're from, out of the country, but I don't know. And I don't know, I haven't really looked to check to see if the people that are posting stuff are just in the USA. I don't know. Oh, good, Brian. I see that you followed. Great. Thank you. And I just approved the request. So thank you. Oh, well, Lee, he should go and try and sign up. I don't know why he hasn't. See, again, don't be fooled. Like, oh my gosh, everybody's going to Parlay. I've got to get over there. Parlay does not have the capabilities that I just talked to you about. So, I mean, if you want to have all of this in one place so that you don't have to go, oh, I got to go to Facebook. I got to go to Twitter. I got to go to this. Oh, I got to do that. I have to go to Instagram if I want to do that. This is all here. It's all in one hub, if you will. And they even they're going to have a section like, it's going to look like Instagram, basically, where you can put your pictures in there and you can see the other people and what they've posted and what they're going to say. So I'm really excited about where they're going. I really am. So, the thing of it is, you've got to go over there. You got to sign up. And if you're waiting for Twitter to come around and do something, or like, oh, everything is going to be great now, Twitter's no longer censoring people, do you really think that that's going to happen? Do you really think that Facebook is not going to censor people anymore? So, I mean, that's the thing that you have to ask yourself, I guess. And also, we're at the halfway point. Could everybody please retweet and share? I don't know how we got here so fast. Facebook days are numbered. Yep. Robin is here on CloutHub. Will friend and follow any of the crew back? Yes. And I wish everybody who's here today and everybody who's going to be watching this replay, I really wish that you would download the CloutHub app. Again, CLOUTHUB, and go check it out. You will find how easy it is. Nope, they blocked a post of mine on Twitter this morning. There you go, Barbara. And like I said, you're not going to have that problem. I haven't had that problem at all on CloutHub. We have to take the power away. That's right, Rox. If everybody would just go over to Twitter. Did you speak to the CloutHub exec about Trump joining? Yeah, Tim, they're reaching out just like Parlay did. they're reaching out as well. Now, keep in mind, President Trump has not joined Parlay. He has not. That's a rumor that they're considering it. Doesn't mean he has joined it. Doesn't mean he is going to join it. What I think, all of these people with the big names, right? That we some that we love and some that we don't love on Twitter. I think those people, just my opinion, they should, if they don't want to completely go over to Clout Hub, especially like in the beginning, they're a little bit leery. I say go over to stay on Twitter and start an account over on Clout Hub so that you have both. And you can post to both. Every post that you do, you can post to Twitter and Clout Hub at the same time. Some people think he joined Parlay already. They're following a false account. That's right, Robin. Brad Parscale is on Parlay. Yeah, he's there. So are some other people. And did you notice today? So I was kind of watching somebody do a scope, and they tried to go and open up Parlay this morning, and they could. It was as slow as molasses because they're getting so many people going over there with the rumor that President Trump is going to go there. The Clout Hub guy needs to reach out to Steven Crowder. True. I will write that down, and I will. Maybe he already has. But anybody that again, that you talk to, these people that you go into their, you watch them on Twitter, whatever, and they have huge numbers, or they're celebrities, whatever. Tweet to them and tell them, check out Clout Hub. If you haven't, why not? I hope they get James Woods over there. If James Woods would go to Clout Hub, can you imagine? Everybody would go to Clout Hub. I had 200 notifications on Parlay this morning. Can't see any of them, Robin said. Yeah, well, that's because they're having some issues right now. YouTube tries to censor him all the time, and he stays in legal winning all the time. Yeah, YouTube basically, every time I did a live stream from there in the past, they censored everything I did. It was unbelievable. They would look at my description on the news. I would put in there like hashtag ISIS, hashtag Israel, hashtag Donald Trump, and they would censor every single time. They would not let my live streams earn any monetary amount, which it's minuscule unless you have 1 million followers. But still, they took it away from me every single time. And finally, it was too difficult to keep up with. I mean, I'm over there now and live streaming, but it's not like it used to be. So if you haven't joined Clout Hub, please do it today. Like, what are you waiting for? His wife has active Twitter account, James Woods. I don't think James Woods is married. He has a girlfriend, I thought, Alexis. YouTube censors every conservative. They do, Robin. And not only that, but they wipe out your account if they want to. And Instagram is owned by Facebook, Renee, so they're doing that too. And they're going to keep doing that. And that's the thing, like I said, one of the things that I was impressed with hearing from Jeff, which I couldn't believe that, after hearing what Jack has to say and what Zuckerberg has to say, Jeff said, we want to empower people and help you do what it is that you're wanting to do. There's only one Clout Hub, Danielle. And basically he said, we want to empower people. We want to connect you with the people that you want to connect to. We want to get the issues out there that are important to you. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Who are you? That doesn't sound like Jack. And that doesn't sound like Zuckerberg. So I liked that. It's like, gosh, you want to help? You're not trying to keep me from, silencing me so that I can't get my viewpoints out. You want to silence conservatives? No, what? You don't want to silence conservatives? And I was shocked. And again, I think it's great. So that they're not prepared for, yeah. I think it's great that they want to do that. And I think it's great that they're getting people over there and they're trying to grow And they're trying to get all of these things for you, again, in one place so that you don't have to go over here, over here, over here, over here to do what it is that you want to do. That you can do it quickly, that you can do it well, that they can help you, that they will, put the reach out there that you think you're getting, not ramping you down. That if you're a liberal and you don't want to be with conservatives or vice versa, they got a place for you too. You can go in here and, everything, be a snowflake, whatever. Or not be a snowflake, whatever. There's Clout Hub Inc. No, Danielle, go on your phone, look up Clout Hub. It'll look like my shirt. Can you see my shirt? Right? That's what you'll see. Download that on your phone. Don't go on your desktop. Go on your phone. So, what does it hurt for you to try it out and see if you like it? I thought, oh my gosh, when I first went over there, I thought, I got to go over there. I got to learn something new again. Danielle, just look for Clout Hub. And where the guy's holding the, like the phone, the iPad, whatever you want to call it. Just look for that. So I thought, oh gosh, this is going to be like for me, Gab is not easy to use. It's not user friendly. Maybe it's gotten better. I haven't been there in a while. And I couldn't connect with anybody. I didn't know where anybody was. Well, I go on Clout Hub, and in 2 seconds, I figured it all out. It's just like Twitter, only better. And it's easier to use. And I didn't have any problems. And I can get messages from people. I can see what the public has posted. I can see what I've posted. I can see people. Chicago Pubs. Are you following me, Chicago Pubs? Because some of you guys, I don't know your names over there on Clout Hub, so I don't know if I'm following you or not. You may have to say, hey, Susan, I'm Chicago Pops, from over there. Is Laura Loomer on Clout Hub? Rox said, Rox, I think, you never know. You may see Laura Loomer over there soon. Clout Hub is easy to use. I figured it out as soon as I joined. I know, Robin, it is simple. Simple, simple, simple. And all you have to do, you can start following. I follow a ton of people over there, and they follow me back. I'm following everybody, and they're following me back. And so that's all you have to do. So Chicago Pops, just let me know who you are. And also when you go over there, get your profile picture in right away. Now, like if Laura Loomer, there's no reason that if she's on Parlay or whatever, there's no reason she can't come to Clout Hub too. I was welcomed by some. Everyone has been welcoming, and there's a lot of interaction. I know, that's the thing I liked about it. Chicago Pub said even an old geezer like me can use Clout Hub. And Barbara's Gabs over there. I don't know everyone's name on Clout Hub, or I would look for you. I know, Robin, me too. Again, some people change their names from here over there, so it's like, okay, I'm not sure. But follow everybody. There's no reason that you shouldn't follow people. And you can also, you can also block people if you don't like something they're saying or whatever, Yeah, Laura might be on Telegram, but you know what? Telegram, I don't even almost like Telegram. I tried that too, and it's like, jeez. It's like getting instant messages is all I can see that's good for. And even then, it's like, I can't see who's on there or anything else. I'm still Chessie. Okay, I will do Clout Hub, but will continue to post to Facebook and Twitter. I will not be pushed out. Oh, Alexis, I'm still on Twitter and Facebook. I'm not leaving. I may eventually leave Facebook because I'm sick and tired of it, to be honest with you. And I don't feel like I'm being pushed out. For me is the quality of what I used to get, I'm not getting anymore. And I don't want to be censored. I've been in Facebook jail a number of times. Oh, come on. I'm not a child. I didn't do anything wrong. Maybe you didn't like the story that I posted in 3 groups instead of 1, and you put me in Facebook jail. That's usually what I've been in Facebook jail for. because I wanted my reach to increase and they didn't want my reach to increase. So they jailed me. I think one time, I think the longest it's been is about a couple of weeks, but, and they've kind of, after the hearing, they backed off of that. But it's like, I don't post anything that's pornographic, obscene, profanity, or anything else. I mean, it's ridiculous. And for a time, my articles at susanknowles.com, they were not showing those. And it's like, are you kidding me? So I don't want to be treated like that. If I were, paying for that, um, I wouldn't pay for that. I would leave. The only thing with leaving Facebook is family and local community groups wouldn't be on CloutHub yet. Very soon, coming in about June 15th. So, Renee, you should get them on there now, and so that they can start building up everything. And so when it's open and ready to go, you guys are all there. Barbara said, Ben, your husband's been in Facebook jail 3 times for weeks. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Facebook has shadow banned some of my posts. I only post pictures and tag family now, Robin said. Yeah, again, I try to get things out to, well, let's put it this way. I see the same people over and over. I see the same 3 people that post stuff, and I don't see anybody else. I've got like 2,000, almost, I don't know how many, close to 2,000 people on one account on Facebook, and I never see any of those people. And then all of a sudden I'll see somebody pops up that posted something 5 days ago that I'm just now seeing. Facebook has become crowded with junk, Chicago Pop said. Yeah. June 15 is coming fast. Let's get all sorts of wonderful, uplifting, God-loving people over there, Sherry said. Absolutely, Sherry. I'm on Twitter now and Periscope, to be honest, only on Periscope to follow Susan, Lee said. Well, Lee, hopefully, when CloutHub comes out, I can be doing some of those scopes on CloutHub. Again, I'll have to pay for those, and I'm not paying for Periscope, but, look at the problems you guys have coming to see me on Periscope. Some days you can't even find me when I'm live on Periscope. Yesterday, I don't know what happened, but I posted the broadcast afterwards, and momentarily it said, broadcast no longer available. I just posted it, and it wasn't hidden. Rich, I'm not, the people are in here, we're talking about CloutHub. We've talked about Parlay. This is talking about CloutHub today. CloutHub has so much more to offer, Rich, than what Parlay has. And if you watch the replay, you'll get what I'm saying. I don't like putting pictures of myself on social media because I feel like they're using it against me. Chezzy, can I tell you something? Can I be honest with you? There's no such thing as privacy anymore. If you think that you have privacy, you don't. God rules forever. Yes, he does. My first time here, I'm trying to get an idea of what you're about. God rules forever. We are conservative. We are Christian. We are Trump supporters. Typically, this is a news and politics type room. On Friday, we kind of talk about anything. We have all kinds of subjects. That's why we're doing that. And also Wednesday, I'm not on Wednesday, but every day, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern, we are on for an hour, and we talk typically news and politics, except on Friday where we do a combination of talk about anything and news and politics. So that's what we're about. But this is a pro-Trump scope and a room. So, if you're not a pro-Trump person, if you don't like Trump, this probably, isn't the room for you, and that's okay. So, but we start the scopes every day with prayer, short prayer, or reading of Psalms or something of that nature. We also pray for people in here as well. So, hey, Jules. Anybody else have any? I can go through a couple of things on news if you'd like, really quickly. I do have a couple of things, but if you want to talk about something else, we can do that. But as I was saying, please go to CloutHub today. Download the app. Go check it out. You'll find out how good it is and where they're going And what I just said, if you didn't hear it, if you came in late, go watch the replay so you can learn about CloutHub. And I think you're going to be absolutely impressed with where they're going. If you see people online, talk to them about it, get them over there, get people with, go ahead, get people over there that have big following. Okay, God rules forever. Welcome. All right, so I'll do a rundown on the news quickly. You know that President Trump slapped some more tariffs on Mexico. Yes, Jules, you got to sign up. Follow me at Susan Knowles 333. Barr says that, which we know, Barr says that Mueller could have reached a decision on obstruction if he had wanted to. Nobody stopped him from deciding about. Nobody stopped him from deciding about obstruction. Israel's having another election, yes, in September. The Navy SEAL that was charged with the war crimes is freed ahead of his trial. He was the Navy SEAL, Edward Gallagher, that we all rumor was that he was going to be pardoned on Memorial Day by President Trump, and obviously that did not happen. It doesn't mean that President Trump won't allow the trial to go forward or see where it goes and then pardon him later. I suspect that he may pardon him. I would say it's pretty assured that he will do that because a lot of Republicans have been reaching out to the president to pardon that Navy SEAL. Mueller is a partisan hack. Yeah, you think? He always has been. No more cheap avocados. Whatever will we do? I don't know, Patrick. How about get them from California? Because we do grow them here. Why is Israel having another election? Because they couldn't get their parliament together, Knesset. Assange supposedly is having failing health, and he is too ill to attend his extradition hearing, according to his attorney. AOC, I guess I don't know if she's been doing it this week, but she tweeted out, I try not to look at her tweets either. She's going to be bartending in New York, 14th district, I guess, to promote a national living wage. Here's what I say, sweetheart. You have $174,000 a year that you earn and don't deserve, in my opinion, because you're not the one that does your own thinking for you. The Saikat Chakrabarti, your person who is your chief of staff, or does that for you. So why don't you take your $174,000, divvy it up to people who are making less than that, if that's what you want to do. A good socialist would do that, by the way, and give people your money. All right. So you don't have to go to New York and bartend. You can just divvy up your check. Oh, but wait, I guess you won't do that. All right. Assange has been locked away so long, I'd be surprised if he didn't have health problems. I know, Renee. It's just... The court is going to fast track President Trump's appeal over the Democrat subpoenas for his bank records. That hearing is going to take place in July now. He's appealing the judge's verdict, probably an Obama appointee, last week not to grant a preliminary injunction over the congressional subpoenas to get information from Deutsche Bank and Capital One. The judge would not allow a temporary restraining order to occur before the appeal. Or before the hearing. And so President Trump is going to appeal that decision quickly. In the meantime, everything kind of stays in place. Yeah, she needs to work to earn her $174,000. Well, Renee, she's earning her $174,000 when she goes on Instagram and goes, "Oh my gosh, what's that in my sink? Oh, that's right, it's a garbage disposal," someone said. Just think if they do that to him, what they will do to us. Exactly, Renee. In North Korea, they supposedly executed, I think, 4 to 5 people. One they sent to hard labor, supposedly. Assange is in a coma. Wow, I haven't heard that he's in a coma, but I don't know. That could be true, Yuri, but I haven't heard that. I just heard really failing health. We don't know yet if that's true that North Korea executed those people for a failed summit, between President Trump and Kim Jong-un in February. And, that's what they do in North Korea to people. I wouldn't be surprised, but they say that sometimes South Korea pay 8 cents more, that South Korea will get the information wrong. So they don't really know whether or not that took place. I enjoy Mini AOC. That kid is hilarious. Yeah. She'd be hilarious if a little bit more, Renee, if she weren't in Congress. That's a scary thought. CNN's ratings continue to tank. They were down 15% for their daytime viewers. Yeah, she'll be the first one to discover there's 3 branches of garbage disposal. Yeah. The guy is nuts in North Korea. Yeah, Kim is nuts. Kim is insane, so could be true. Could be. What are your thoughts on Israel and the parliament? Not happy that they didn't get that done. Not happy that Israel's going to have another election. Obama's judges work for belong in the swamp too. Absolutely, Yuri. They're all swampy. CNN's ratings, like I said, continue to drop, down 15% for their daytime viewers. Their primetime average 761,000 overall viewers from 8 o'clock to 11, which isn't a lot. They posted 185,000 viewers in the 25 to 54 age bracket, trailing MSNBC's 242,000 and Fox's 377,000. When you talk about a network like that, a huge network that's been around forever, and you're posting numbers of that 185,000, that's nothing. That's nothing. Soon, CNN will be canceled news network. What are your thoughts about tariffs on Mexico? Well, you know what, Yuri? Here's my thoughts about tariffs on Mexico. Keep the people in your country that are coming across your border and into the United States. You're supposed to be the place where these people, whoever they are, that come to your country first, should be seeking asylum there. You should hold them there. You're not doing a good job. If you want to do a good job and you want to keep those people there or keep them out of your country, whichever you want to do, but not allow them to come into the United States. What did we have? Like 2,000 people? Well, over 1,000 that they picked up in one place. Was it El Paso? I think just yesterday. The highest number of people at one time. So yeah, you know what? Mexico, I'm surprised it was only 5%. I think that's what it was. It should have been 10. I don't know about you guys. I'm sick and tired of Mexico allowing people to come through their borders and into the United States. And I have to say, I'm pretty confident that Mexico is probably getting paid for those people that come in. So anyway, that's my I know I'm sticking to it. Breitbart reported that, now this will shock you, nearly 9 out of 10 illegals released into the U.S. are not showing up to their court hearings. No! If Fox continues with some of their rhetoric, they will start losing viewers. Yep. Robin said Mexico doesn't care. They don't care. They don't care that they're allowing illegals in here. As I told you before, and this is, the truth, it will go up to 25% if needed. I know, Michael, perfectly. Go on up. Why are they posted Obama and Hillary on President Trump's My President? I have no idea. I haven't seen that, what you're talking about. They are breaking international law, really. Yeah, Barbara. CNN collapsed news network, Tim said. That is shocked. Those rating numbers are smaller than most metro cities. I know, Noel. 185,000 is nothing. And what were the other numbers? Like 761,000? That's nothing. American Idol gets more viewers than that. I mean, come on. I don't know. And they're still going. But as I was saying, Mexico back in the late 70s, early 80s, their sewage was coming over into the San Diego Bay. And you could go down to the bay and you could smell the sewage. We had to build something down there to keep their sewage back in Mexico. Mexico wasn't going to build that. And, back then it was like, oh, Mexico, everybody's poor in Mexico. Mexico's not that poor. The government keeps them from getting the money because they found natural resources in Mexico. They could have a lot of money, but I don't know if you've seen anybody that, down in Tijuana. It's abysmal how the people live down in Tijuana. It's like what you see on the streets of LA. It's poverty all over the place. It's dirty. It's filthy. the makeshift little houses that they've made. They're living in poverty. Why? Because their government causes that. The government doesn't give them any money. Mexico helps them through to the U.S. because they don't want them. Exactly. They don't, Daniel. We can't support these illegals that's stealing our taxes, Danielle said. It's horrible, Lee said. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the streets of L.A. Drew Pinsky, Dr. Drew, was talking about that yesterday in an article I read. And he said, look at these people living on the streets. There's hepatitis is going up, tuberculosis is going up, and nobody is cleaning up the streets. LA has spent so much money on illegals and getting them lawyers that they're not taking care of the homeless there. The South Americans are communist take over America, bottom line. Yeah, well, and God's rule forever, just sanctioned by the Democrats. There's no handout in Mexico. Nope. CNN run all day and no one watches. Paid by international corruption like Soros and others. Guri said, yeah. And so if you look at those things at LA is turning into what San Francisco, what everybody's been talking about. Typhoid fever too. Yeah. Just saw it, more typhus to come. Yeah. But again, I mean, I'm sure some of them, there are illegals out they're on the streets too, but they get more. They were living in housing in HUD, right? Cartels running it all. Money flows right into our political pockets. Exactly, Noel. If Trump is holding China to the fire, the rest of the ones that are doing our country wrong better wake up, Michael said. Yeah. I heard police getting sick, bubonic plague. Yeah, the police are getting sick. Better get out of California before the bubonic plague. I know, D. I'm telling you. Mexico is run by the cartel. Yeah. And again, if you don't live down at the border and you don't see what's happening. Oh, hey, Dawn. Dawn is over on YouTube. Is Cloud Hub an Android? I couldn't find it. Yeah, Ben, it's on Android and it's on iPhone. I know people with Android that are already on there. Just look up Cloud Hub one. Maybe it's like one word. I don't know if you're looking at that. Anybody who has an Android phone, help Ben out with where to get Cloud Hub, will you? Jay Inslee just declared Washington a sanctuary state. The governor, Jay Inslee, declared Washington a sanctuary state. Doesn't surprise me. And if you live in Washington, Alexis, then he also declared, I believe he signed that into law, that you can be turned into mulch when you're dead. I'm sorry, that just seems a little barbaric to me, but that's me, So anyway, if you guys please share this with everybody. Please retweet this. Please get on Cloud Hub. Please share the Periscope. Please share my articles over on Cloud Hub. We need to communicate. We need to get the word out. So please do that. And if you have any questions, whatever, if you have any ideas for Cloud Hub and you don't want to talk to Jeff personally, tell me and I'll talk to Jeff. If you want to talk to Jeff personally, it's so easy. Send him an email, not an email, but like a direct message. San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, as most big cities are turning into a dumping ground. Yep. Absolutely. And there's no need for that, Chicago Pops, because there was money given specifically for the homeless, and they probably took that money and did something else with it, especially in California. Jay Inslee met with CARE and spoke last week. Well, isn't that just lovely, Alexis? Isn't that just lovely? Wow. All right, you guys, God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you again later. You never know. I hope you're following me on Periscope and anywhere else, Facebook, YouTube. I may pop on and do live streams just when you least expect it. I've been to Valleja or California and the Texas Valley, the border. I don't know. Oh, you mean Baja, California and the Texas Valley, the border. Okay. God rules. God bless everybody. All right. Take care. We'll see you soon.